Hi folks, John Hecker here again, the pro at Brooklyn Country Club in Rochester, New York. Today I thought I'd take you through a pro bowler, watching their motion, and then a golfer, and show you what they have in common, and then how it might help your game. Now the bowlers do something interesting. Even though it's a face-on game, they're pretty much facing their target, while the golfers are sort of a side-on game. They're trying to do something that we want to do as golfers. They want to be able to throw the ball with some velocity, so that they can knock all the pins down and then have some hook spin on it. And so I was hoping to take you through Sean Rasher. He's in the middle of a 300 game, and maybe show you what they do in common, and maybe come up with some things that could actually help your game. So as we're watching Sean here throw the ball, we notice a couple things here. Number one is that his right leg moves back, and I found this pretty interesting. You know, it sounds like all the pro bowlers do that, so that puts a lot of pressure on the lead leg. And the way the right foot is working, it makes it easy to start the ball down the right side of the lane and put some hook spin on it. So this motion is kind of an interesting motion, power producing with some hook spin on it. And then I've got a swing here of Mark Calcavecchia. Now Mark Calcavecchia is one of the few players who actually does a little bit of what Sean Rash does there. That's why I chose him here. So he's going to swing the club back, and watch his right leg. So it actually kind of pulls back as he hits it. So what is he doing that we could get out of there? Well, the right hip is actually sliding laterally. It doesn't move out at the ball. It slides laterally. And you can kind of see by the footwork that Mark has here. His foot's on the ground, moves back and slides out there. That helps to start the ball to the right when you hit a shot. So I thought I'd pick another golfer out here. It's Jessica Korda, who's just a very fine young player. Now, she doesn't quite do the same thing, but you sort of get the sense of the motion there. The right hip moves laterally, the pressure gets on the front foot, and it's a very powerful movement through the shot. So the bowlers have kind of something that we want. We want power, be able to start the ball to the right and draw it back. And it's fairly obvious for Mark that he's sort of copying what Sean Rash was doing here. In Jessica, it's a little less obvious, but you can see how the hips work. The right hip moves laterally. It doesn't move out towards the ball, and you can see how the right foot reacts. So you want to give those things a try. It helps for bowlers. It helps to throw the ball down the right side of the lane by keeping the right hip back and letting your right foot move back. But in golf, if you keep the right hip back there, it helps you start the ball to the right. And if you're a person who cuts across the ball, this is a great exercise for you to try, and give it a whirl next time you're out in the course, and I hope to see you soon.